Alright, everybody, welcome back. This is the Benjinator, and you're watching Let's Play Xenogears, the greatest JRPG on Earth. So, last time we destroyed the third and final gate, which protects this, excuse me, which protects the city of Solaris from the plain view of the land dwellers. But it looks like we got a telegram from Shifat saying, I think we might be seeing it. That might have, we may have actually uncovered the ancient city. Or the ancient cities. It's an entire country. Oh, what's happening? Has it appeared? Oh, man. It is. It has become visible. Oh, look at that. That apparently is the Solaris capital. Oh, baby. So that I guess was there the whole time. It just had a barrier around it that made it invisible. So that's kind of cool. Oh, it's playing spooky music. So that's the that is apparently the city that has been causing pain and suffering and death to all mankind for thousands of years or something like that. Looks like just a giant tower, though. Like a blimp towery thing. Not exactly sure what's even there. Like, that's supposed to be the city. That's supposed to be the capital of the Sky Reich. Oh, okay. That makes a little bit more sense. So it's a city that has the power to, like, open and close at will. Very interesting. This is so cool, though. Like, I've always... This is definitely the part of the game, just so you know, viewers, that I find to be the most fun. Like, the next chapter or so. And, by the way, we are almost to the end of the first disc. We're getting pretty close. So the conclusion of the first disc, let's put it that way, is probably my favorite part of the game. I won't say anything else. I will not reveal anything. But we're getting pretty much close to my favorite part of this game. So that's a positive development, I think. Yeah, still don't know how many videos this LP is going to end up being, but this is some pretty nutty stuff. All right, cool. Yeah. All right. This is exciting. The finals main generator. That's right. So, I guess this is, so maybe that's just one part of Solaris, and once we destroy the other gate, we'll be able to completely get to them. Ah. Alright, so now we can use Seibzehn to get in there. That's exciting. Huh. Of course we're gonna move around in small groups. We can never move as one big group, because that would break RPG physics, right? That'd just be crazy. Alright, Ellie. It's up to you. Come on, Faye. Faye, you're a gentleman and a scholar. Ah. We're not quite sure you can trust Ellie. But then again, I mean, Seibzehn Uzuki, we know that his affiliations are shady. Ah. The three of us. Ah. So, okay. We're gonna swoop into Solaris. That's what we're gonna do. Everybody else is just gonna hang back. Ah. Yeah, probably should. So, that's exciting. That's good stuff. Ah, there we go. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, they're playing the unstealable jewel or something. The treasure which cannot be stolen. Ah, you know that something epic's about to happen when this song plays. Ah. So, here we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, now we're getting kind of an indication Because we know that Seibzehn's intentions were not always pure. We don't really get an idea about what... We don't exactly know what his agenda is. We know that he's in cahoots with the Emperor somehow. But we don't know exactly what he's up to. But we kind of have an indication that this is not going to exactly go good for them. Overcome by the dark side. What are you, Luke? Congratulations, Seibzehn Uzuki is Luke Skywalker. I see. Premonition. Oh, a sword. That's awesome. Yeah, Seibzehn's gonna get a sword. It's awesome. It's so cool. Oh. Yeah, so I kind of forgot that the his wife and kid were in Shavat. But I do like this scene. It's something that I forget happens, but is pretty important, actually. Oh, okay. So he's going. Yeah, but these scenes are actually not... are actually quite important. Doesn't mean I'll help you. Yeah, so we get an indication at this point that... And, you know, this is what's nice about this game, is that it does kind of have... You can see, in previous circumstances, exactly what leads to this point. You don't know exactly what's going to be the intentions of Seibzehn Uzuki, but you know he's up to something. And that's based on everything we've seen so far. Oh boy, their side. Yeah. But it's hard to tell who they are. Because we've seen through various cutscenes just like that, you know, Solaris is made up of a bunch of seemingly conflicting interests. There's the talking bobbly heads that are part of the Sol 9000. There's, you know, the Emperor. There's Krellian. They all kind of seem to be doing their own thing. There's Ramses. There's the scary Miang woman. So it's kind of crazy. All right, so let's actually save first. Saving sounds good. All right, so now we're back in the Shevat throne room. And you can pretty much just go right ahead. I don't believe that there's really anything... I mean, if you want to, you can go and explore some of the other places. I should warn you guys that this is a point of no return. Like, this is a pretty big point of no return. Afterwards, I don't believe that you'll be able to go back to the world as it is. And I'm not gonna go further than that, but that's kind of how it is. And again, this is not supposed to be like a 100% playthrough. This is just kind of playing through how I remember it. So I don't believe you have to worry about... There's nothing really significant that you have to deal with. I mean, I know I probably missed a couple side quests and some items and so forth, but all the really important stuff, as far as items go, like, you'll be able to get those in the second disc. So let's just go for it. Let's not dilly-dally. We have this. We can do this. We have the power. And, you know, if I'll keep a save file kind of handy, just so, like, just beforehand, unless there's, like, some video that I want to go back and kind of retroactively do. So, if I miss anything, but I don't think that I'm missing anything too significant. Again, I've played through this game several times before, and there was never a time where I was just like, oh man, I should have gotten something before going to Solaris. Like, it's usually pretty okay. But yeah, this is the biggest point of no return in the game. Let's put it that way. After this point, actually after this point, there's not really a whole lot of points of no return. Like, I think that Solaris is kind of the big one. I mean, it makes sense. It is going to be the final frontier after all. Or so we think. Alright. So the biggest and baddest gear is going to get us through. Going to get us through the barrier. Going to take him down. Do your stuff. Oh yeah. Seibzehn. I think it's Seibzehn, yeah. All that Seib and the Zane, and I'm gonna go to the Solaris. The Solaris. Ah. We can do it. I believe that we can break through. It would be so anticlimactic if we weren't able to do that. That would suck so badly. That would be horrendous if somehow we couldn't get through this barrier. Like if we just bounced off of it and ricocheted. Oh, that was easy. Cool. Nice job, Seibzehn. So we made it through. Now we're going to be able to land in Solaris, and it's going to be easy. It's not going to be hard. I believe that everything will be just absolutely fine. Woo! Alright. So now we're going to go in upside down town. Yep. Of course, we're going to move in separate groups because this is a JRPG. That's just how it goes. You can never move in one big group. It always has to be something smaller. Oh, Hammer? Man, we haven't seen him in a while. He kind of took a back seat for a long time. Yeah. Hammer's always going to be a shady character, though. I mean, we want to talk about, like, misplaced loyalties. Obviously, Seibzehn is a big concern, but I think so is Hammer, too. Oh. So eventually they're going to find us. Like, they're eventually going to figure out that we're here, but maybe we can, you know, leap in there just in time. Alright, so apparently gravity is upside down on here. Well, okay, looks like, I see, interesting. He's like, whatever, listen, I'm not going to talk to you about the physics and, the gravitational intricacies of Solaris. It's a little too complicated for you, Faye, sorry. Sorry, Faye. You're just not that smart. You're a great fighter, and you're apparently superpowered, but you get confused really often. Oh, okay. That's a relay station of some sort. Oh, yeah, this... I have a feeling there's going to be a bunch of creepy stuff that we're going to be figuring out. Yeah, let's gather some information, talk to the... Oh, we got the... Oh, upside down, man. So much crazy. Woo! Oh, yeah. So, yeah, getting control of this is a little bit difficult. Ah. Get a little hexagonal container. That's so cool. Let's go in. Faye's just like, hey, I'm in, like, literally enemy territory. And I'm gonna poke around in, in a bunch of, like, little information tubes. Because that's the kind of thing, that's the kind of person that Faye is. He just likes to poke around in tubes. And, of course, we lost him. Nice job, Faye. Real nice job. You've been here for exactly 5 minutes. And now we're, like, just kind of poking around somewhere. But thankfully, there's a memory cube in there. Though, as we found out, memory cubes might be, you know, not exactly just neutral things that you save your memory onto. Yeah. Could be indeed. Well, where are we now? Yeah, where are you now, Faye? Mysterious, alright. Well, we've made it to Solaris, folks. And it looks like Faye has already gotten himself in trouble. So what scrape has he gotten into and how is he going to get out of it? Find out in the next episode of Let's Play Xenogears. This is the Benchinator. Thank you guys for watching.